a productive opposite field approach. So we hear opposite approach so often, but what is a proper opposite field approach? Let's go over it. So for us to hit opposite field approach from the right-handed batter, number one, we've got to be able to let that ball get deeper in the zone. So we have to learn that. We have to have patience. We have to have confidence in our swing that this ball is going to play. Because if I'm hitting the opposite field out here as a whole, I'm going to be out front and pushing. So let me show you. For us, our approach of how our swings are built is to be middle away, off the wall. We want to create balls that are hitting off the wall. If we miss one and it goes out, fantastic. If we miss one and we're early, we still have an entire field to play. If I'm off or I'm just a little bit late, then it's going to go foul and I'm going to get another pitch. But when you see opposite field approaches taught and they're telling you to be here, and now I'm out front and we're out here, I can't let that ball get deep. It's impossible for me to let that ball get deep if I'm out here stacked over the top foot. So that's why we talk about the principle of being behind and turning behind the ball. So if my opposite field approach is to just let it get deep, basically we're going to run into it with a good swing here, and we're going to drive the back hip middle away on every swing anyway. Every ball with our back hip middle away anyways, because that's how our swing is built. Then we don't really have to have a necessary opposite field approach. If the ball's outside, we're going to hit it opposite field. What happens is when we start trying to say we have to push the ball the other way. So now I'm here. Now my knob starts to push because I need everything to go that way. It's a natural habit. When you tell somebody to go opposite field, if you're not built for that approach, they're going to push. All right? We need to let that ball get deep and we need to drive it. We cannot be out here. Once my spine starts this angle, I'm now pushing and I'm flipping. And once you play with wood bat and the BB cores, you're only going to flip so many balls the other field. You're definitely not going to drive them. Now, once you get a good swing and understand what opposite field approach is and you start hitting balls out, that's when people start looking at you because they know you have power most likely to the pull side. Our hitters take a lot of balls opposite field out because our swings are built for middle away through the hips, and we learn how to hit deep in the zone. If I'm hitting back here and I'm driving balls, let's just say I'm pulling balls in my 1, 4, and 2 zones, here I'm hitting with my hips. The only difference is that swing plays because I'm going to let the ball travel a little bit longer, and I'm just going to still hit it with my hips. And once I get to my block, my swing's going to unload, the barrel's going to unfold, and the ball's going to really have a lot more pop. So don't think that opposite field approach is to be out on a heavy front foot, a lot of weight on the front foot, all the things that I've heard, and pushing the ball. You're not going to have long-term success. Every now and then one's going to fall through. It may take 30 hops through and find a hole. But as a long-term approach, we want to still be driving balls middle away by turning behind the ball. If you ever hear me say, don't turn behind the ball, correct me, remind me I've had a bad day. We turn behind everything and we look for barrels. Hunt barrels and hunt the zone that you drive the best.